So on top of my glasses getting fogged up when I use mask, look what happens when I look down. Can't wait for tomorrow. Hey guys, so I'm outside of the laser or the Lasik center that I'm getting my LASIK done at, and I'm about 5 minutes early. The appointment was actually at 2 p.m. But they recommended me get here about 15 minutes earlier just to, I guess, have like things situated. They prescribed me Xanax. It's like a 1 milligram just to keep me and my nerves kind of away, so it helps like with anxiety and panic attacks. And I am kind of nervous right now just because of the thought of my cornea getting cut up technically and then having to open my eyes for 15 minutes straight. I was just telling Lamar, like, I'm gonna look that laser in the eye and just get her done. So I'm nervous, but I'm really happy and really excited that literally this is the last time I'll ever be wearing glasses again. And honestly, I'm excited. I'm really happy. I think this is gonna be like a great purchase, a great buy. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. This is post-surgery, guys. So it went well. They just took me, it just took forever for the doctor to like come to me and things like that, but I think she was running 15 minutes behind according to Lammy, but I'm glad it's all over with. So this is a super stylish look. Right now I'm wearing these sunglasses so that no sunlight can irritate my eyes. I am able to open my eyes, but quite honestly, just for myself, like I'm only opening them like halfway through. I'm about to go home, eat, and then probably knock out for like 4 hours, hopefully even more, hopefully, so that my eyes could rest. Yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. It doesn't hurt right now. I feel like they're just a little bit sensitive, but soon enough they will start to hurt. The doctor said that I should be taking some ibuprofen or Advil, things like that, to help with the pain later on. I am supposed to be feeling some sort of like a little bit like burning and like irritation in my eyes, and so my eyes are actually going to start like tearing up a lot later on. So in order to prevent that, she wants me to take about 800 milligrams worth of ibuprofen or pain relief pain.
Well, it's up to you.
So yeah, it's up to me, but I think 800 max.
You could do 800, yeah. I mean, you could take I think 1,000 a day, but
yeah,
you probably want to just do 800.
Yeah, so, and yeah, Lammy came with me, and you know, he's my driver, my personal driver right now, because obviously you can't drive and you shouldn't drive. They recommend that. But yeah, so as soon as I get home, I'm just gonna take some pills, actually before I go to sleep, so that I wake up and feel no pain, and we'll go from there. Finally home. I'm gonna eat some Chick-fil-A. Landon bought me some. Right now my eyes are feeling sensitive, and I think I'm gonna keep the sunglasses indoors because right now there are a lot of lights on. I'm just gonna eat, take some ibuprofen, lay down, chill. What's up, Bessie? So I just got in bed. I'm about to try to take a nap. See how it goes. So I just woke up from some sleep. It's a little past midnight now, so just kind of going back. When we first got here, maybe it was like around 4 o'clock, and we went to Chick-fil-A to go get something to eat, just because I needed a bite to eat. I was hungry. Didn't really eat earlier this morning because I was feeling a little nervous. Yeah, so we ate. I then came to bed, and so the doctor recommended to take some ibuprofen. And I'm using my sunglasses because, I mean, I don't want to irritate my eyes, but this is how it looks under here. So when I go to sleep tonight, this is how I'm gonna look. I can open my eyes, but I just don't want to open my eyes right now. too much. I kind of just want to let them rest. Like if I have to go to the bathroom or something like that, or just brush my teeth like I just did, I opened my eyes a little and like started walking and things like that. But anyway, when I got here, I took a 500 milligram ibuprofen for the pain. She said that I would feel like a burning sensation later on, just because my cornea is healing still, obviously. And then I was hoping just to fall asleep like that, and I was having a little bit of trouble falling asleep. Eventually I fell asleep, but then maybe around, I don't know, like let's say 2 hours later or something, I guess I was having like a dream, and I woke up and my eyes, like I opened my eyes really quick. I don't know if it was a nightmare, but I opened my eyes super quickly, and all I felt was like a stinging sensation. So I think that was like the burning sensation she was talking about, and my eyes were just super watery, and honestly I was freaking out, and I was actually like crying low-key because I couldn't really open my eyes because it burned. And so Lamar came in here and he tried to help me out with that. Sorry. And to make sure it was recording, yeah, so then he came and gave me another 500 milligram ibuprofen, so in total I took 1,000. And so I think that really helped. But he also gave me a nighttime sleepy pill so that I could fall asleep again, and eventually I did. I asked him to put some podcasts on my phone, and I fell asleep like that. And yeah, so I woke up all the way up till now, a little over past midnight, and I feel good. I don't have any of the stinging burning sensation, but if I do, I just take more pills. The bottle I think says no more than 4,000 milligrams in a 24-hour sitting, so I'm good. I'm hoping not to use it again, but I'm also a little nervous to see if I'm gonna be able to fall asleep now, since I fell asleep for so long. So yeah, keep you guys updated. Good night. Good morning, guys. It's about 6 a.m. and I usually don't wake up this early, but I think because I was asleep for so long, I woke up this early. So first things first, this morning I woke up with my clear eye shields, and that is to prevent me from fucking up my eyes, from rubbing them up, from accidentally moving them when I'm asleep. So, you know, they make it comfortable enough for you to wear them so that it doesn't bother you at night. So they were pretty comfortable. I wouldn't say they got in my way or anything. And of course, it's for your own protectiveness, so that was good. I didn't really wake up in the middle of the night that I could remember, so it was pretty good night's sleep after all. After waking up at midnight, I actually was able to go back to sleep, so that was good. And so yeah, now I'm awake. I feel like I'm super well rested. So the first thing I did this morning is, you know, I tried to like open my eyes. So I did that. Then I took off my shields, so I removed the tape one by one carefully. And from there, I noticed that like my eyes had like almost feeling like a lot of like eye boogers. Of course, I feel like that's kind of normal from like all of the eye drops that were added during the procedure, and just like a lot of the tearing that I had last night. So I didn't feel any more pain last night after like the 6 p.m. time when I woke up freaking out. So yeah, then after taking off my shield this morning, I then added my anti-inflammatory eye drops, which were prescribed by the doctor. Those were about $45 out of pocket, but if you have your insurance, it might cover it. So it's not expensive at all. And then after that, I waited 3 minutes. I closed my eyes, and And then after that, I added my soothing liquid eye drops, and those are just for like eye therapy, or it says like dry eye therapy. It just moisturizes your eye. So I added 1 drop on each of my eyes too, and so that's just gonna help my eye gain some more. It's gonna quench it, and so it's just gonna make it a little more moisturized. I would say that my right eye is a little more sensitive than the left eye. I'll go ahead and tell that to the doctor today at my 3:30 appointment today. So they usually like to see you a day after, just I guess to check your eyes and see how everything is healing up so far. So I'm feeling confident that things will be good and she'll give me an A+. Hey guys, it's around 11:40 right now, and I woke up once again. So the last time I talked to you guys was around 6 a.m. and I thought that I wasn't going to be able to fall asleep, but I did. So I did my eye drops. I did another set of eye drops right now. So you need to do them 4 times a day. They recommend like every 6 hours, but she said that she usually doesn't like to count. So she kind of just does it like around meal time. So I did it at 6 a.m. So I did kind of like breakfasty time. Now I did like lunchtime. So in a little bit later, I'll go ahead and add the other ones. But right now I'm feeling much better than I did at 6 a.m. too. Much better than I felt yesterday around 6 p.m. for sure. Right now I think I can see 2020. That's the crazy part. Like, I'm getting excited because I think this is it. The only thing is that I do feel my right eye a little bit more sensitive right now, and I think it's just because it does need a little bit more healing time, like a lot. I have to like ask her, but I think from what I read, it probably takes like 3 months for your eyes to completely heal. I'm not too sure about that, so I'm gonna go ahead and ask her in my follow-up appointment today. So yeah guys, like I think I can finally see fully. So my nightstand, I have my little baggie that has all my necessities and important stuff for my eyes. I also have lots of water because they recommend you to drink lots of water so your eyes could heal faster. And my protective eyewear. In the little baggie, I have everything that you need or that I needed that night. I had the sunglasses, I had the Xanax from top to bottom, left to right. I had the anti-inflammatory eye drops that you take for the five first days. Then I had the Sudex, the liquid eye drops for your eyes to moisturize them. At the bottom I had the ibuprofen. Then I took my sleepy nighttime pill. Then I had the tape for the protective eyewear, so that you can put some on for your protective eye wear gear if you need to. And then of course the protective eyewear, which is super important, recommended 3 days. I did 5, and here are all of the steps so that you don't forget.
Yeah, it's already started.
Okay.
I mean, you could crop out any of this.
Yeah, that's fine.
If you need it. Got the drugs, the eye drugs.
First one, we're gonna do the big baby drug.
Do you need help or you good?
No, I'm good.
I might squirt too much of that shit in your eye. There you
One.
go.
One. And now we wait for 3 minutes.
Oh hell no.
You can pause it.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'll pause it.
Okay, cool.
You can't pause it and easy with that
Or
stuff.
you can just stop it. We'll continue. And it goes.
What is that?
This is my liquid eye drops so that
That should look like it came out of the fucking that one Kool-Aid drink from the hood. You know, you have to twist off the top.
yeah.
Shit.
Presto.
It feels good.
That's it.
All good? All right, nice.
So this is how I go to sleep nowadays. Hey Google, turn off bedroom lights. Good night, guys. Hi guys, so it's actually been almost a month since I got my Lasik done, which is pretty crazy. I actually didn't really record anything in between, but let me tell you guys what happened. So after that, after my Lasik, the next day I had a follow-up appointment so that she can see, like, you know, everything's going well, you know, check my eyes and all of that. She said that my eyes were healing perfectly. Her assistant, she did like a vision test, and let me tell you, she said that I actually had 2015 vision, not 2020, bitch. 2015. That means I can see better than most people, which is crazy. She was like really happy about it too. So I don't know if it's often or not, or like it happens often to people that get the Lasik done, but I'm saying 2015, which is super nice. So that's pretty crazy. So I went and did that. It didn't take long at all. She's like, you have good vision. Are you feeling good? Good. Your eyes look good. So I ended up asking her a few questions, and I have my laptop over here, so I'm just gonna be looking. But I wrote my questions down beforehand to questions that I didn't really know or wasn't sure about. So one of the questions was, how long does it take the eyes to heal, and when does my vision stabilize? And she says it takes about 3 to 6 months. So I was right, I mean, from what I googled. So it takes 3 to 6 months for your eyes to kind of fully heal. And she also mentioned that it takes time for your brain to like get used to it as well. So I mean, I can actually attest to that. It's true. Like at first you're like, whoa, this is new. Like you can see like if you have like 3D, like I don't know how to explain it, but like you just wake up and you see everything perfect, and you're like, dude, everyone who doesn't have to wear glasses can see like this. Like that's insane. So pretty cool. So it takes about 36 months for your eyes to heal and to finally really stabilize. I mean, even up to this day, like I said, in about 4 days, it's gonna be a month since I got my Lasik. And like this morning, I had a little bit of like blurry eye on my left eye, but throughout the day, like it just goes away. I didn't even notice it go away. So then I just started seeing clear again. So I mean, it's still stabilizing, it's still healing. I'm not rubbing my eyes. And I think that was one of the next questions I asked was, when can I start rubbing my eyes? And she said 1 month. You can rub your eyes as much as you want. Before then, you can rub around it, but not in the middle because it is still sensitive. So exactly, you know, after let's say like 5 days, I mean, throughout the beginning, you know, you're gonna have little eye boogers naturally, like with or without Lasik. Like people have eye boogers and stuff, and you're putting on eye drops, so you know it's gonna create little boogies. So even at that, sometimes like under here is just like a little itchy. So what I do, I just like look up and like scratch or like move whatever I wanted to move in my eye. Obviously, like she said, like I don't go into like my eyeball, cornea, not eyeball, but like the darker area, like at all. Like I don't think I have had it itch or anything, so like I haven't even really paid attention to it, but I just don't touch it. So just don't do it. This was an expensive investment, so just like follow the rules for a little bit, you know, follow the rules always. So the next question I asked was, will I ever need to retouch if my vision starts to get worse down the road? And she said Lasik is for people who are nearsighted, and as you get older, our reading vision will get worse for the most part, and we can do a retouch later if needed, or to correct it with reading glasses. So, or you could just correct it with reading glasses. So let me kind of decipher that, since it was kind of a little messy on my part reading it. But basically, I was pretty much just asking, like, you know, I now can see far, okay, but later on when I get older, naturally, like my reading vision up close, like if I were to read my text messages or like a book, like my vision is more than likely gonna degenerate. You know, do I need to retouch it, or does that fix that? Does the Lasik fix that? And basically she said that, you know, it's the Lasik, for one, is for people who can't see nearsightedness, or who have nearsighted So for one, if you didn't know that, it's not just for farsighted people. But two, she says that they can do a correctiveness, but obviously like you would have to go through a checkup again and see if you're eligible, blah, blah, blah. If your eyes can do it, or you could just easily buy like glasses again, which is kind of annoying. So like, I hope that none of that happens. So I actually documented, or just like took notes, for the first 5 days to see, you know, to let you guys know, report back, like a reporter, to tell you like what my feelings were about my eyes. So here it goes. So for the first day, I slept obviously a lot, and I did have a sporadic pain. Like, okay, I did have pain, and that's only because so as soon as I got home, I ate. I actually didn't even take my my ibuprofen, which they told me, they're like, you know, as soon as you get home, take a set of up to 800 milligrams of ibuprofen, so that, you know, later on when your eyes start to, when the numbness of like the eye drops that they put on start to like decrease or go away, like your eyes won't hurt. Because obviously they did a procedure, and they said that I should expect like burning sensation, and my eyes were gonna start watering. And so that ended up happening. I was in the middle of my sleep, and I just kind of like, I woke up out of nowhere. I think I was having a bad dream, and I forgot that obviously like I had gotten my eyes done, and like I opened my eyes so fast from my sleep, and all I felt was like burning sensation. My eyes were super teary. I like had to call Lamar into the room. I'm like, oh my God, like it hurts. And I was just crying. And obviously I was just freaking out. But so at that point, I had actually only taken 400 milligrams of ibuprofen. So that was my bad. Like for me, I just try not to take medicine like that. Cause I feel like I just need to stay away from it. Cause I just, you know, it's kind of bad for you sometimes. So whatever. I took I think I took 800 at the end of the day. So I took that, and then I took a sleepy time pill, because by that point I feel like I had only slept like an hour or so. So then I took both of those, and I just fell asleep. So I woke up again later, like in the video, and I was fine. I was good. Like that was the only time I felt pain. Literally the only time, and that was my fault that I had felt that pain, because I didn't follow her instructions. So you guys follow the instructions. So like I said, like the first day, like, you know, that night was a little bit painful, but that was that. The second day, the next day, my eyes were a little bit sore. Makes sense. But I could start to see great, a little hazy. Soreness went away a few hours into the day. So that's it. On my third day, I had great vision. Felt amazing, I wrote. With exclamation point. I wrote no soreness, no sore eyes, no haze. That was my second day. Oh, sorry, that was my third day. On my fourth day, I woke up with a little bit blurry vision, Googled it, and it said it was normal, and it fluctuates. Meanwhile, the eyes are healing, so that makes sense. And then towards the night, I ended up having like heavy, like feeling of like heavy eyes, like really tired. So I was like, what the heck? Like at midnight, and I went to sleep. It's just like, you know what, let me try to go to sleep. I just closed my eyes, tried to go to sleep. But during quarantine, like my sleep schedule has been pretty crazy. So I've been falling asleep at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So I just had to go to sleep early, because I felt like I just needed to give my eyes a rest. I thought maybe they're just tired, you know? New vision, just tired, bitch. Like I'm tired. So that was that. I ended up telling that to them on my follow-up appointment. And because I had to go see her again a week after, and she's like, oh, well, that's because that's like this, your eyes are telling you, hey, like I need some moisturizer, or like some, yeah. Oh my God, did you hear that car? But basically she said like your eyes are screaming for help, like you need to lubricate them. So then that's the thing. Like, I don't think they told me, but maybe I missed it. I don't know. There's a lot going on. But she said that every day, maybe for the first month, like just squirt in the lubricating eye drops, the Suzex, the one that I'm gonna post here, because your eyes still like are getting used to your vision. Like, it needs a lot of moisture for right now, so you need to kind of like soothe it and control it. So that's the reason why. So I do the eye drops like at least 4 times a day. So that's what I do, or whenever I feel it's super heavy. So as soon as I started doing that, like my eyes were not heavy at all anymore. And then on my 5th day, I had pretty good vision. Nothing bad to note. Heavy eyes towards the end of the night. And then yeah, so I wore the clear eye protective wear on my eyes for 5 nights straight. They recommended 3 days, but I was like, hell no, like I'm just gonna keep it on for 2 extra days. Like, it's not gonna hurt at all. Like, if anything, it's gonna help me. And Mom was like, yeah, just do it. So I did, and by the 5th night I was like, oh, I could go without it. And then the next day I just like took them off and just slept like normal, and it was fine. It was totally fine. Like, I was actually kind of scared that like Lamar would elbow me, or like, okay, not blaming on him, but like I would like maybe scratch my eye or like touch my eye or anything. But I think at this point, like, I'm used to it, and like I know that I got LASIK, so like I'm just like super gentle with my eye area. I really am. So yeah, for anyone that wants to get LASIK, I highly recommend it. Beside my little night dream thing that I had with the pain with my eyes, that's normal. Everyone goes through that. They tell you like it takes about 4 hours for you to start feeling that, so take your ibuprofen like as soon as possible. So anyway, besides that, like, it's been great, honestly. Like, 4 days from now, it's gonna be a month since I did the LASIK, and I regret nothing. My doctor, she is in Newport, California, so she actually had a deal online, and that's why like I went to her. Also, I read the reviews. A lot of people had great things to say. She was within reach from my area, so it was like super close to get. It's convenient, right? It's convenient for me. And she had the deal of like $950 off of each eye. So originally it can cost up to like $5,000, but I ended up paying $2,500, which is, that's pretty good, you know. So that was that. I said, hell yeah, why not? So I did it out of nowhere. I was like, I'm taking the advantage of this deal, like I'm doing it. So I did it, and I'm actually like super happy that I did it. And I like really recommend anyone who's having like issues with their eyes, or like issues with like having contacts or using glasses, like to just do it once and for all. Because honestly, I was so tired of my eyes just like fogging up at the store with my mask. But even beforehand, like having to run and do exercise with my glasses, or not having enough contacts, or having to pay contacts. Contacts are expensive. Sorry, the light's like really bright. Traveling with your contacts. Like one time I was traveling with my friends, and I remember I dropped my contact, like it fell like on the floor, and I was like, oh my god, imagine if I wouldn't have brought like an extra pair. Because I mean, you gotta stay prepared. So I stayed prepared and I had that, but imagine if I didn't, like I would just have to wear my contacts or my glasses or whatever. So it's just like really annoying. I mean, it's not like terrible to wear glasses, but like if you don't want that for your look, then you don't want that. So all in all, it's like been the best thing I've ever done. Like, it's just like a weight lifted off your shoulder. You're never going to have to wear glasses again. Like, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. For those who are really thinking about it, like, let me know if you guys have any more detailed specific questions. So my next follow-up with her is in 2 months. So the first follow-up was the next day, within 24 hours. The next follow-up was a week after. And then the next one, she set it up for two months. So in October, I'm gonna go see her. And then after that, I think like every 2 to 3 months for a whole year, she does a checkup for free. Like for free. All of that is for free. Consultations for free. All of it, like from the beginning, everything's for free except for like the procedure, and that's it. I had to put $100 down payment for the procedure, and that was really about it. I just put in my credit card. They have options for you to do like this like application if you want to do it through like a medical credit card loan thing, but I didn't. I was just like swipe the card. I'll pay for it later in installments on my credit card, and that's fine. So yeah, like the process was super easy. They check your eyes multiple times. They do some sort of test and things like that. Make sure that like you have a thick enough cornea, that like your prescription for your glasses originally is like not too high or not changing too much. And I asked her, I'm like, how easy is it for someone to get LASIK? She's like, oh, it's like mostly everyone who goes in for a consultation ends up getting it. So it's fairly easy, but also like that just means that like there are not a lot of restrictions out there for people not getting it. So I think it's something that you should definitely look into, especially if the consultations are free. I would go for it. Check out different places, Yelp them, Google review, read all of that. Go to their website and see if like, you know, you'd like them to do work on you. But yeah, honestly, like the best thing ever. Yeah, like the next day I was able to do everything perfectly. Like beside a little bit of soreness, like that was it. Like I felt good. I started working out like on the second day. I mean, obviously nothing like around my area, my eye area to do workouts with and things like that, but like it was so good. Like now I can wear sunglasses without having to worry about like me not having contacts and wearing the actual glasses. And now I have a bunch of, let me show you guys, like I have a bunch of like glasses and stuff. Oh, that was dusty. But like look at all of this. Like I have like 5 pairs of glasses that have prescription on it, and I think 1 pair of sunglasses with prescription. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to donate them to Goodwill, and then I'm gonna ask them for a tax reduction receipt, because you can put it on your taxes next year that you donated. So I'm about to do that because glasses are expensive. I think on average most of those cost like $200. So I'm gonna get my tax deduction, okay? But yeah, guys, let me know if you guys have any other questions in the comments. Yeah, this is it. Go get your LASIK done, throw those glasses away, and honestly, like, I want to welcome you to the 2015 or to the 2020 club, okay? Like, 2020 is for 2020 vision. I mean, 2020's been shitty, but this is like one of the best things that's happened to me this year. I love it. Okay, guys, let me know if you have any questions or comments down below. Love you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and to like and to share and to comment to anyone that wants to get LASIK, okay?